All right, everybody, welcome back. We promise highlights of an area powerhouse, and we're ready to deliver. Field hockey taking over.
Yeah, that's right. Now, a busy night at the University of Delaware with the Field Hockey State Championships, both of them, by the way. Division II powerhouse Delmar in search of their third straight title. Wow. But, guys, they had to go through Caravel in order to hoist that trophy. Yeah. Now, Delmar.
Nothing to Delmar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Get out to an early lead. Is that what they've been doing all season, right?
Early lead,
shot redirected in from the freshman. Macy Bradford to make it 1-0 Wildcats. And then just a few minutes later, it's going to be Bradford
embarrassment of
again.
Riches.
Man, this team cannot be stopped. Gets the ball, just fires a rocket to the back of the cage. Another goal for Delmar. They're up 2-0.
Well, they've been up all year long. Final 5 minutes, guess what? They were up the first half. Ashlyn Carr, she's going to do her thing. Buries a shot from the top corner. That's the extra insurance the Wildcats would need. How about 3 straight state championships for Delmar? They win this one by a final of 5-0.
Now, Delmar, not much of a surprise here, guys, as you mentioned, capturing that third state title. What, they're ranked 5th nationally? Something like that. So the 5th best team in the entire nation. But we also had another matchup later on in the night. That is the other Delaware final. And for that one, we're going to send it back over to Jonah standing by at the wall.
Seems like every year we're reporting on how Cape and Delmar are both taking home state titles. Well, we got one half of that, so let's see if Cape Henlopen can go 2 for 2, taking on Padua. Henlopen, they would strike already first in this one, just 4 minutes into the game. A ball going to ricochet in front of the cage and finds the stick of Cameron Smith, who had the game winner last year. So now she has the first goal of this one, kind of some parity there. So towards the end of the first half, Cape on the attack yet again. Check out this shot, high in the air, but redirected off the stick of Anna Stankovsky. Just like Delmar, redirecting, getting in front of the net, putting those balls into the back of the cage. And then just 1 minute into the second half, Cape Henlopen tacking on one more. This time, Aaliyah Marshall. She's headed to Northwestern. She's there for the follow-up shot to make it 3-0, and that's all they would need. The Lady Vikings repeat as state champions as well with a final of 5-0. 47 ABC Sports' Drew Williams was live at the University of Delaware with tonight's games, and the happy Cape alum has more.
Guys, if you said that Cape Henlopen and Delmar were going to be the final 2 teams remaining at the end of the state championships in field hockey, I don't think anybody would have thought it would have been too crazy. Tonight, both teams taking care of business. Delmar finishing off their perfect season 18-0 and only allowed 1 goal the entire season. And it was a tremendous win for them and so emotional for them afterwards. And for Cape Henlopen, much of the same for them as well. Back-to-back state championships for them as they go on to a 17-1 season. They only give up 3 goals all season, and the team they gave up those 3 goals to, the Delmar Wildcats. So both teams completely in awe of just the overall collective winning that's been going on. Delmar the 3-peat and Cape back-to-back victories. But afterwards, both teams, a little bit seniors, getting nostalgic about what this season meant headed forward.
So fun to be around them because we just click. Just the moment that August 15th we click from there and just always click. And so many friendships I've been made and I'll never forget this season.
I mean, just being a part of the Cape Field Hockey program is amazing. I mean, I've gotten best friends for life, and finishing out this way it's bittersweet. I'm really sad to go, but I'm really excited to move on.
So overall, both programs a very successful night, and a lot of these big seniors are moving on to bigger and better things. But both of these powerhouse schools still have a lot of young talent, and they're not going anywhere in the state championship ranks in the near future. Reporting in Newark, Delaware, I'm Drew Williams, 47 ABC.
Thank you, Drew. Hope you're warm by now, but for more on tonight's games, we send it back over to the desk, guys.
All right,
Drew looked a little cold there, didn't he?
I think it was a little bit cold, just the little spider zip
done with the stand-up and back in the car.
He was happy, though. The ladies of Cape Henlopen and the ladies of Delmar did not disappoint tonight. Incredible seasons, and like Drew said, Cape only gave up 3 goals, and it was to Delmar.
They were to Delmar. Impressive year, all by both teams. But I just want to speak on what Delmar's done. How does the pressure not get to 14, 13 in some cases, I guess, because they do have some 8th graders on the team. 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15, 16-year-olds playing this game. 43 straight victories and 3 straight state championships, and they just never fold. They're that good.
Yeah, and of course you credit the girls and their hard work, but you also give credit to their head coach, Jody Holloman,
who
has been doing a fantastic job, of course, not only with the high school girls, but recruiting these girls to come over from other school districts and to compete on this team. It's obviously paying off. And now for Cape, on the other hand, they have a championship field, just a title field for their field hockey team. We know how good that they are, and they are back at it, and now we have 2 teams out here that are, again, going to be state champs, or are state champs.
I'll say one more thing now. Drew's mentioned this, but Delmar going to be just as good this year next year as they were this year, and they outscored opponents in the regular season 100-1. So how do they improve?
That one goal. You got to get that. You want that one goal back, probably at this point. A late one in a 12-1 loss. But guys, we had a fun but freezing type of night out there covering all these games, field hockey, football. Now we're going to step away from both those sports for some news.
Hey. Yeah, we do have some news tonight. Holiday season is officially here. Downtown Salisbury lit up the night with the annual tree lighting. Yeah, we got some hits in news, I guess. More news when we return from the break.
I'm Leah Marshall from Cape Henlopen High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.